Hey guys, Fortnite Ninja here. Continuing whatever this is. It'd be very epic if you drew a Damo-kun. Also, I'm new here. No, you're not. I guess it is a raccoon. Today we're being a little smarter than usual. We're starting from the middle and working our way outward. We'll let him dry and move on to the next. Gary Miller. He's a normal human being like you and me. Sucks is this has to be someone of like the nasty variety. So once again, my legal team demands that I say I do not necessarily endorse people being nasty or doing nasty things. Although, there's a hidden clause in deep ancient Greek philosophy that says if you're nasty towards someone who's nasty, it's less nasty, so we might support that depending. I'd love if you could draw this. His name is Shallot, and thus shall it be. By this guy's look and demeanor, I'd say he also might be someone who does nasty. But then he's a little jiggy with it, and I'd be remiss not to acknowledge that. How can you be a bad guy if you can groove, boogie, and salsa? Draw Shadow with a Hello Kitty shirt. You'll be able to look it up and the reference pic should come up. Do I look like a guy who needs a reference picture of that? I'm almost offended that you would think I would need a reference of such things. I really should ban you. But you do give me money. And it is a rather good suggestion, so I won't judge. I'm also gonna give him little jean shorts. Mostly just cause this is one of the few freehand things I'm doing here, and I made his legs too thick. I'll give him a little Hello Kitty bow in his hair too. And I need something that fits here. For you I have suggestions 3, Mr. Net. Thank you, farties fart. Oh, catch me being down for that. Let me capture the likeness of this hand. I'm gonna hopefully get this one. I'm priding myself in making this one like pretty accurate. You guys know Jabba the Hutt's son? All right, color break. All right. This guy is actually the happy version of him because I thought he was too nasty. This guy's killed a lot of people, but I just don't really care about that because he's Shadow. Hello Kitty has a clown nose because I goofed that up. And this was just fun because it was almost all just one color. And delicately smearing brown all over something has never been more fun. This will be the next little area here. Dingus and your cat wearing Mario and Luigi hat also put Ray there. He was a good boy. That's a lot of words and sudden lore that a lot of people aren't going to understand. Sounds kind of like an Old Testament thing. I rather think this is capturing his likeness rather well. Dingus is unfortunately for him a Luigi, and that's fine. It's just kind of how it is. And even though he is technically the big brother, let's be honest, he's just really not. And this guy's weird. He actually needs to get castrated. Fun fact. And then Big Ray from the heavens. He's actually like a dragon in the afterlife. At least last I checked. I should have chose something with no detail. There are no brain cells in this guy. I captured that perfectly. Draw Luigi eating McDonald's with Pikachu and Peter Griffin eating an Eevee sandwich. Okay. And then these little scribbles here, that's the rest of it. It's really small. I pride myself in the ability to get out of doing complicated things. Draw a cat's head getting squished between burger buns, like in profile picture. There's a theme going on here. It's a bizarre theme, but it is a theme. Why does he kind of look like a Simpsons character? Why does he kind of look like a YouTuber? All right, nice little spot down. Turn, look at me, open your mouth. What do you have? All right, we need something for right down here. Sonic, but he's skinned Shadow, but is also secretly a shoe. My guy. This is literal abstract. And then how do I shoeify? How do I make a shoe? Forget about it. You know what? There. It's informational. This is this. You understand? Color break. While watching these beautiful things get colored, it's time to shout out the sponsor. It's you. Can't skip it now, can you? What, do you hate yourself? What, are you gonna complain about yourself in the comments? To submit your own art or pictures or ideas for other art that will go on this in the next episode of art drawing that goes on this, episode 3. Join the YouTube memberships. It's a wonderful, beautiful growing community of chicken cat fellows. That doesn't have to mean anything. Basically, I upload a lot of extra content there, behind the scenes vlogs, podcasts and stuff, and you could submit to be on this. There's a lot of people, so I can make no guarantees. I can also not make any guarantees that I won't use the money to buy a sandwich, but it will hugely support the content to allow me not to be so dependent on uploading like its views. One more batch for the day. We're gonna whip up this corner here. Draw this funny little lass with a funny little toe fat. Oh, okay. Oh, top hat. Oh, yeah. Toe fat. I don't know why I made her a little bit upset. It happens. Sometimes you have a bad day. Draw my grandma. Congrats on her being on Shutterstock. Congrats on her firearm. Feel as if I might capture her likeness rather well. What is this, like an M111 or something? I forget what it's called. Rather popular firearm in many instances. And hey, thanks for being a member of this community. I hope your grandmother, whoever it was that she's trying to take down, I hope it was good and clean and respectful, and that there wasn't any foul play or anything. I hope that she did what she was trying to do. I just gotta say I hope the best is the support. And that's what I gotta say about it personally. It'd be so great if you could draw my sister's character. Sorry for the long link. Oh wait, there's more. Such a long link. For some reason I expected like a demonic creature from the depths of the netherworld. Do my best to capture the likeness of this character, considering if I were gonna guess, and it is just completely a guess, I would assume this is the first time this character's ever been put on a desk. So I do take that great honor to heart. Interpreting pixel art is not always easy, so if I don't get the details exactly correct, I might ask that you hold off from the suing of me and my personal character and my channel until like maybe closer to like around Christmas, when earnings happen to be a little better. If you could please have a heart. Beat from Jet Set Radio. You should beat the eggs in a bowl and make a nice baked dish. That's him. This is a pretty fitting project for something like this in this art style, seeing as it is that we are graffitiing. Excuse me, sir. I gotta come in front of you here. I gotta I'm working here. This game is always nostalgic to me because Beat, the character, reminded me of in my humorous state of trying to be humorous. I'm too self-deprecating and I make too many jokes. I really beat myself up about it. And you know what? Not only is self-deprecating humor a little bit dated, a little bit less funny than it once was, it's also just not cool for my self-esteem. And a little more detail just to things kind of fresh and interesting, because this is actually one of the bigger pictures we're doing here. Whoosh, whoosh. That ain't a character, that's a box, which is perfect because I have room for a box right about here. And I was just thinking how much I like, angular lines of sorts. I'm actually like a huge Doctor Who fan, so having this here, but it's like not totally recognizable, just a little bit, I think it'll be a nice homage to one of my favorite series of all time. Personally speaking, I think that, and it'll be a nice like attraction for other people who really like the series and would love to see a little representation on here. Never seen the show in my life, actually. Personally, I have no stake in the matter whatsoever. Jimmy T from WarioWare. Jimmy T! That's Jimmy T right there. Jimmy T! Jimmy T! Okay, Peter, you're lazy comedy right now, buddy. Get it together. Jimmy T! Pride myself on not just making fart and poop jokes and trying to think a little bit beyond and outside the box when it comes to Jimmy T! Didn't open a Pepsi on screen and say #not sponsored. And that's because I believe in originality, trying a little harder, a little more effort in than just sitting there yelling Jimmy T! Jimmy T! Jimmy T! We got space for one more. Miku in a Sonic outfit. Got to go fast. That was pretty good. Save that voice clip so I can send it to Sega. I've had people say Sega needs to hire me for some different things, whether it's doing the voice of Sonic, because I sound a whole lot like him. A lot of people don't really realize that. It's just kind of my natural way of talking. Fast speed. I would rather voice Miku, personally. The first Miku voice actor. And she looks kind of horrified here, not gonna lie. All right, we can't all finish on a strong note.
Goodbye.
Pencils down, everyone. Time's up. Wait. I might lose credit for that. Pencils were supposed to be down. Day 2, got all this. Actually, covered more area than we did with day 1, which is nice. There's a little more scattered artwork, so I may fill in the little crevices and crevasses. And from all this moving around and scribbling and having this at weird angles and stuff, my knees are starting to hurt, so we're calling it. As always, YouTube members to submit art for stuff. Thanks to the fellas, thanks to the folks. And as I always say, the eclipse was a hoax. I've been Fortnite Ninja, bye.